All right, today we're diving into Vue.js. You've probably heard of it. It's one of the heavy hitters for building modern web apps. We're going to pull some key ideas from the book Front-End Development Projects with Vue.js 3 to really get under the hood and see what makes it tick. But, to really get what Vue is all about, we have to start with the why. Why does it even exist? And that all comes down to what we'll call the modern web challenge. So think about this for a second. How do the websites you use every day feel so alive, right? You click something, you start typing, and boom, everything just updates instantly. The animations are smooth, it feels like a real desktop app, but it's all happening in your browser. How on earth do they pull that off without the whole thing becoming a slow, clunky mess? Well, that is the million-dollar question. The truth is, building those rich, interactive user interfaces is super complex. The code behind the scenes can turn into a tangled web of spaghetti really, really fast. And once that happens, good luck trying to manage it or add new features. It's a real headache. So what's Vue's answer to this mess? Well, it starts with this one simple, but absolutely brilliant idea, the single file component. And this is it. This is the core concept. Instead of having your HTML in one file, your JavaScript in another, and your CSS somewhere else entirely, Vue says, hey, let's put it all in one place. You get your template, your script, and your style all bundled together in one neat little package. It's such a simple change, but it makes keeping your project organized so much easier. So let's break that down. Every Vue component has these three main parts. You've got the template tag, that's just your HTML, the skeleton of your component. Then there's the script tag, which is the brains of the operation, where all your JavaScript logic goes. And finally, the style tag holds all the CSS to make it look good. Seriously, having these three pillars in one file is a total game changer for keeping things clean. Okay, so we've got these nice, tidy components. Awesome. But how do we make them, well, do stuff? How do they come alive? This is where we get to Vue's secret sauce, its superpower really. It's called reactivity. So what exactly is reactivity? The best way to think about it is like a spreadsheet. You know how when you change a number in one cell, any formula or chart using that number just updates automatically? You don't have to do anything. Well, that's what Vue does for your web page. As soon as your data changes, bam, the user interface updates to reflect it. It's magic. And a key tool for making this happen is a little thing called vModel. What it does is create this perfect two-way street between, say, a text box and your application's data. So when you type in the box, the data updates. And if something else changes that data, the text box updates to match. It's just connected. No extra code needed. And Vue gives you really clever ways to control what's on the screen. Take vif versus vshow, for example. On the surface, they seem to do the same thing. They hide and show stuff, but they work differently under the hood. vif literally rips the element out of the page and puts it back later. That's great for things you might not see very often. vshow, on the other hand, just uses CSS to make it invisible. It's always there, just hidden, which is way more efficient if you're flipping something on and off all the time. And here you can see it all come together. This is the payoff. Someone's typing Maya in one box and Shavin in the other. And look, the full name just appears below instantly. They add a programming language to the list, and both the list and the count update on the fly. No page reloads, no clunky JavaScript. That is the magic of reactivity right there. Okay, so we've established that Vue is awesome for building these little self-contained components. But what happens when you need to build a massive enterprise-level application? Can it handle the big leagues? Absolutely. And that's where the Vue ecosystem comes into play. Because when you're building something huge, you need more than just components. You need a whole toolkit. For handling different pages and navigation, you've got Vue Router. For managing all the data that needs to be shared across your entire app, there's Pinya. Think of it as a single source of truth so things don't get messy. And then you've got the Vue dev tools, which are, frankly, your best friend for figuring out what's going on under the hood. And just take a look at these dev tools. This is an absolute lifesaver. It gives you this X-ray vision into your application while it's running. You can see the whole hierarchy of your components, poke around inside each one to see its data, check on your central state. It's all right there. For any serious developer, this is non-negotiable. When you put all this together, the simple components, the powerful reactivity, the pro-level tooling, you start to see the core philosophy behind Vue. It's this beautiful balance between being super approachable for beginners, but also incredibly powerful for experts. The book makes this great comparison to Angular. And it really hits the nail on the head. Angular is a beast. It's super robust, but it kind of forces you to do things its way. It's very opinionated. Vue takes a lot of that same power and robustness, but says, hey, you're the developer. We'll give you more freedom. It gives you a much better, simpler development experience. It supports things like TypeScript if you want them, but it doesn't shove them down your throat. And I really want to land on this quote for a second. A better development experience. That's what it all comes down to. It's not just about the technical features. It's about how it feels to build with it. Vue is really designed from the ground up with the developer's happiness and productivity in mind.
And that leads us to this key idea. Vue is a progressive framework. What does that mean? It means you can adopt it bit by bit. You don't have to go all in from day one. You can literally just sprinkle a little Vue onto an old existing web page to make one part of it interactive. Or you can go the whole hog and build a massive, complex application from scratch. It scales with you and your project's needs. That's what makes it so approachable, versatile, and performant. So when you look at its focus on simplicity, its raw power, and this obsession with developer happiness, it's pretty clear why Vue has become so incredibly popular. It really makes a compelling case for itself, which, leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. Is this blend of being easy to learn but powerful enough for anything, is this the future of how we build for the web?